Hey muchachos, que más pues, bienvenidos a otro video. Welcome to a new video. And it's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've taken a long bus ride in Colombia. We're gonna do it today. From here, there's the South Terminal, so you can go anywhere south of Medellin. You can go to Pereira, Manizales, Cali. You can go to Ipiales on the border with Ecuador. You go to a lot of places from here. Y'all can see my military bag. I got everything in here, man. If somebody robs me, it's over for me. We're gonna move with caution, as you always should in Colombia. I'm gonna go into the coffee region. First stop on this trip is the coffee region, and we're gonna go to a pueblo I've never been there before called Salamina. Salamina in the department of Caldas. All right, guys, so look, these are all the tiqueteras where you can go to any of the destinations here, from El Terminal, Cali, Popayán, Paso, Manizales, Abejorral, Rio Sucio, Chinchiná, Pereira. Look, there's the gringos. I look like a gringo, man, with this big ass bag on. All right, guys, this is where you get the bus. Right here you can see it says Santa Bárbara, La Pintada, La Felisa, y Aranzazu. So this is my bus right here. I'm on seat number 8. All right, guys, so we're on the way to the first stop, which is La Pintada. On this route to La Pintada, you pass by like a really high point, and I think like we're at the highest part right now. It's cold here, but then we come back down to La Pintada, and La Pintada is even hotter than Medellin. It's a very narrow and very curvy road. Look at these curves. Sweat that much like on my face, my whole back is sweating, bro. There's no AC on this bus. I just got the door open. Alright, everyone went out to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna hop out just so y'all can see what it's like here in La Pintada. Hot ass pueblo, bro. Alright, guys, so right here is like the parking lot where your bus will usually stop if it passes through La Pintada. There is like places to get food and just fast food and like bars and bakeries and stuff. This is the last of Antioquia. After here, Antioquia turns into Caldas, and it opens up the door to the south of Colombia, the more southern regions of Colombia. If you're going to Cali, you pass through here, you feel me? Anywhere in the coffee region. But yeah, that's basically it. There's not much to see. See these big trucks. Look at that. I'm gonna go over here. All right, so I got a banana, papaya, mango smoothie from Cosechas. Cosechas is like it's like a chain here in Colombia where they make smoothies, and it's good, bro. It's refreshing. It's what I need right now. Ah, que bochorno. So we passed La Felisa. La Felisa is like the point where you go off the main highway that goes from Medellin to Manizales. Take these like outer roads. You can tell these aren't main roads. And these are the ones that go to the pueblos. So we're going first to a pueblo called Philadelphia, just like Philadelphia in the US, but it's spelled with an F. And then the last stop is Aranzazu. So that's the Rio Cauca. The Cauca River, the second biggest or second most important river in Colombia. The first one is El Rio Magdalena. And anything close to El Rio Cauca or El Rio Magdalena is hot. Like the climate is hot. So since we're right by the river, it's hot as hell over here. But now we're going up the mountain, and in these pueblos that we're going to, it's chillier. It's been a long journey, man. It's 4:42. We left at 1 p.m. so it's been 4 hours so far, almost 4 hours. All right, guys, this is the pueblo of Philadelphia. It's the bus right here that we're going on. This is the main square of Philadelphia, Caldas, the first pueblo in Caldas that we're stopping at. Then it's Aranzazu, and then finally Salamina. I had to take this long route because I got to the terminal too late. Look at how many trees are in this park. And y'all can see the Paisa architecture, like the typical Paisa architecture. I don't want to go too far from the bus because I don't know when we're leaving. The conductor's already getting back on. Yeah, I'm gonna just go back to the bus. There's a lot going on here in this little town. Yeah, guys, that's Philadelphia. Now we moving. Y'all can tell on the camera, but there's a landslide here. It's all filled with dirt. It's really common in these regions for there to be parts of the road that are completely destroyed by landslides because they happen so often. When it rains a lot, the mountain just comes down. That's why Colombia is one of the most difficult countries on earth to build and maintain roads in. We're here in Aranzazu. Look at the church. La Iglesia de Aranzazu. This is the bus that's gonna take me to Salamina. I haven't bought the ticket yet, but I talked to the conductor. He said we're gonna leave soon. And yeah, we're here, another pueblo in Caldas. Look at the church. Jeeps. Aranzazu, Caldas. I never even heard of this place until I planned out this trip. Never heard of it in my life. But yeah, like I thought it would be. It's a little chilly. Probably the same weather it's gonna be in Salamina. We're almost there. I have a crazy headache right now, man. I have the craziest headache. I haven't hydrated enough. I haven't ate. And it's my fault for leaving late, really. If I hadn't left so late, I would have been able to eat lunch here or in Salamina, you know. Now I'm gonna have to see where I'm gonna eat or what I'm gonna eat. I left Medellin at 1:16. It's been 5 hours, 15 minutes. Tomorrow, today's Sunday, and tomorrow's like festivo, like un puente they call it here, a bridge when there's a Monday off, like Monday holiday. So people are out, a lot of people, a lot of stores, a lot of bars, look, a clothing shop, store. Salamina. The first thing I gotta do right now is find something to eat, bro. It's warmer than I thought it would be. The other pueblo that we were in before, Aranzazu, is colder. It definitely felt colder over there. Doesn't feel too chilly here at all. I'm gonna find something to eat, and then I gotta head over to the Airbnb. And the Airbnb is like outside of the pueblo. It's on the outskirts, like in the country. Obviously, it would have been easier if I had got one here in the pueblo, so I wouldn't have to go out again, but y'all know I love nature, and I'm always in Medellin, I'm always in an urban environment, so I want to be in a place where I can connect more with nature. I'm waiting on a taxi. I had to get a taxi because I got here so late. There's usually a bus that goes to the place where I'm going, but at this time there's not. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Y'all see it in the daytime. It's like 9 o'clock at night, bro. No siga sin ser autorizado. Well, I'm here, I'm walking in. Guys, it's so dark. It's so dark. Yo, guys, check out this room. I'm about to take a shower. I'll show you the room in a minute. Just look at this bathroom. I had the water running because it's heating up. It's literally outside, bro. I'm literally outside right now. All right, now it's warm. It's chillier here. Like, compared to El Pueblo, where this finca is, it feels colder. It feels so good, man. I'm gonna shower real quick. It was a long day. Spent basically 6 hours on the bus. And moral of the story, wake up early and you won't risk missing an important bus. You know, Salamina is not like a super popular route from Medellin. So, especially since today's Sunday, I think there's only 1 or 2 buses that went direct today. So, because I got there so late, you know, that's what I had to deal with. I'm gonna check in with Shot tomorrow. I'm about to hit the hay. I'm tired, man. Oh my God. I have no idea what time it is. My phone is out of battery. Oh, sun is shining. All right, let me put something on real quick and we'll hop outside and I'll show y'all the view. All right, guys, not gonna lie. When I woke up, it was literally like 6 in the morning. And I tried to stay awake, but I physically couldn't. So I had to go back into bed and it's like 8:30 now. I feel better now though. So let's take a shower here. This is the bathroom that y'all couldn't really see last night because it was dark. It's completely outdoor. Oh, look, there's a cat here. Hello. Hello. Wow. I'm gonna take a shower first and get dressed and everything, and then I'll come out and properly show you where I am.
Parce, mi perrita se murió hace como 5 meses. La única perrita que he tenido.
Sí.
Sí.
Eso es duro.
Sí.
A mí se me han muerto muchos. Pues no todos han sido especiales, pero sí tuve uno. Don Silvio.
Don Silvio.
Que es el que tengo por ahí en imagen, en fotos, en pinturas.
Ah.
Y Ana también cumplió 1 año de estar acá. Y Ana me recuerda mucho a Silvio, porque Silvio es casi igual. Pero pues Silvio era mucho más como maestro, ¿me entiendes? Frida, que es una de las que de ese grupo, es la más cucha. Frida yo creo que tiene que 13 años ya.
13. Ah, sí, ya está viejita.
Ya está cucha.
Y todos son rescates, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Del pueblo, de...
No, porque yo vivía en otra finca. Entonces me dejaban muchos perros ahí tirados. La negra llegó tirada.
Sí, en el campo a veces tiran los
No,
perros.
pues obvio. La buena labor de la gente que sabe que a uno le gustan los animales es dejárselos tirados a uno como responsabilidad. Al menos, de cierta manera, están haciendo algo bueno dentro de lo malo que están haciendo. Lo están abandonando, pero lo están dejando cerca de alguien que sí pueda hacer algo.
Un cafecito. Este pedazo de queso más bueno.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Perfecto, pues gracias a usted, señores, por llamar a Félix y por contestarnos su pregunta con relación a la atención telefónica. Donde 1 es igual a 1 estrella y 5 es igual a 5 estrellas. En una escala de 5 puntos, ¿qué tan satisfecho estás con el representante del
Abra la mano.
Abras el pecho.
Epa.
So I'm gonna walk into town. He told me it takes about 40 minutes to an hour to walk there. So we're gonna walk. There's some horses here. Oh, scratching his head. Horses always scratching themselves. Hola. Hola. Hola, bonitos. Man, these are big horses, bro. These are steeds.
¿Qué más? Buenos
¿Cómo
días.
está? Una preguntita, ¿para llegar a Salamina es por la placa huella o por...?
Por debajo también es mejor la carretera.
Por debajo es mejor?
Sí, señor.
Llega uno más rápido.
Casi porque por aquí hay muchos altibajos, muchos huecos. También aquí es puro pavimento.
Ah, bueno. Listo, muchas gracias. Damn. Look at this valley. It's beautiful. Colombia is absolutely breathtaking. I wouldn't want to be from anywhere else, bro. Mula, ¿qué le pasó, Mula?
Trotting around. Be careful what to do. Don't run around treating girls hard.
Oh, nah, I still gotta walk a little more. I thought I was here. We about to be there, though. Va el pueblo como se ve. Inpec. That's a jail. Holy shit. Inpec is, I forget exactly what it stands for in Spanish, but it's the penitentiary system here. Salamina. There's a jail here? What the hell? It's probably a low security one. Honestly, it doesn't look too crazy. So Manizales, the closest city to here, is down this road over here. I think Manizales is like 2 hours away. So this is the entrance to the pueblo right here. The transportation around here in El Eje Cafetero, in the countryside, it's really common to see Jeeps, like those old wheelies Jeeps. I don't know what years those were mainly manufactured, but you know what I mean, like those classic Jeeps that you see in Colombia. And in Suroeste Antioqueño, where my family is from, in like Andes and Jardín, they're also used. They're used a lot in the coffee region, wherever there's a lot of coffee and mountains. There's a lot of fincas up in the mountains and dirt roads. The Jeeps are a good form of transportation to get there, so they'll take you all throughout this region. ¿Cómo es su nombre?
Toño,
Toño.
yo vivo en San Vicente, pero estoy en un problema muy delicado. Mañana tengo una cita médica en Manizales por tardar de 5 a 6 y que vienen, van por mí a donde yo vivo. A mí me están ayudando con el transporte.
¿Y usted es de acá del pueblo?
Sí, claro.
Los que son de acá son salamineños.
¿Ah?
Salamineños.
Claro. ¿Y usted es la onda de la cara suya, pues?
De Medellín.
Yo quería que tenga alguna muchachita por allá, alguna amiguita.
Ah, no, ojalá.
Está todavía ayunando.
No, desayuné, sí desayuné.
No, está ayunando de conseguir novia.
Ah, ayunando. No, pues sí, ahora estoy tranquilo. Ahora estoy solo, disfrutando de la soledad.
Pues ahora a medianoche o al amanecer, amanece uno con
esas ganas, ¿cierto?
Oye, usted sabe, pues. Ave María, pues. No.
¿Sepa dónde va, pues?
No, yo por allí, caminadita por aquí hasta la bici y me voy.
Bueno, señor, mucho gusto conocerlo.
No, pues,
Dios lo bendiga. Hasta luego. So this here in blue is the whole department of Caldas, and right there in the pink is the municipality of Salamina. And look over here, they have the Virgin on top of a Jeep. Wow. So look, here we are. Wow, look at that. You can tell it's really old, man. The balconies. Right, guys, so now I'm finally here at the park of Salamina. Look, I'm just sitting here soaking up the vibes, man. Sitting in the park on a nice sunny day like this in the shade. The sounds of the water. So this is La Pila de Salamina. This is the fountain. And this fountain that you see behind me, it was actually brought here. It was built in France and then transported to Germany. And then from Germany, it was brought here in 1899. Can you imagine? It's been here for over 100 years. La Pila de Salamina arrived from Europe on Colombia's Caribbean coast in the port of Barranquilla in 1899. It was transported down El Rio Magdalena and then up the mountains on mule to finally reach Salamina. And over here is La Casa de los Degollados. There was a civil war here in 1879. It was between the conservative and the liberal party. Colombia, basically since the beginning of its independence from Spain, has gone through violence. Right here, it was called La Casa de los Degollados. This is a house, very old house here. Apparently during the Civil War, people were beheaded here, right in front of here. So Degollados translates to beheaded in English. So this right here is La Iglesia La Inmaculada Concepción. Wow, you can tell it's really old. And these are the Jeeps that I was talking about that transport people. And look, each one has like kind of its own type of style, but they're all generally like, this is like the most typical one, like one like this. Things made back then, they were just more durable. Like these things go up and down these steep mountain roads to this day. As long as you maintain them and treat them good, they'll never really die out on you. So Salamina is basically, it's a product of La Colonización Antioqueña. La Colonización Antioqueña was when the people from Antioquia, which was founded much before down here, where we are now in Caldas, the Antioqueños were looking for new opportunities, were looking for places to work and to build a home. They came down here. So down here, I guess you could compare it to like the Wild West in North America. The colonizers didn't really get here yet. There was basically just indigenous people here and jungle. So they came from above, from Antioquia, and they went through all the jungle, man. They knocked down forests, opened up farms, opened up land to build on, and they brought their paisa culture down here. Imagine how intense it was to travel from Medellin down here through those mountains, through freezing cold Paramos and high Andes forest and pure jungle, and just open up territory, like just with a machete and with, you know, with your bare hands basically. Because imagine this whole thing was just pure forest. There was nothing else really here. So yeah, like I said, today's a holiday, so it's kind of dead, man. It's kind of a ghost town. There's really not much going on at all. Look, y'all can see the streets are empty, bro. This really what it'd be like in a pueblo on a holiday. I'm going up a steep hill right now. So this right here is the graveyard of Salamina. It's one of those old style graveyards where the los difuntos, the dead, are in like drawers, you know, como en un cajón. This pueblo gives me like a creepy vibe. Maybe it's the fact that it's a holiday and there's nobody out, or just the fact that everything is so old. You know, it feels like these walls have seen a lot of things. And you know, the history of Colombia has been anything but peaceful. You know, if these walls could talk, like they say, they would probably have a lot of stories to tell. Look, there's an empty one. That's where they go in. Oh man, it's kind of creeping me out. This person has the last name Gallego, just like me. There's a couple of graves in the ground. Look, there's one that's an open hole there. Interesting place. Look, so right here there's a sign that says, it's actually in English, Cementerio de Nuestra Señora de Valbarena. This cemetery has a national monument with a dome that combines neoclassical and Gothic elements. Of special interest is the construction system used for the roof, a mix of metalworks and straw and mud. Until 1975, there was a wall dividing the area for burying the rich and the area for the poor. Interesting. Look, and there's like a skull and bones over the entrance to the church. houses literally have wrinkles like when a person gets old, you know? And the music, they're listening to old tango. You hear this? Man. Interesting. Very interesting place. You keep it a bug. Mira, están todos arrunchaditos. Qué lindos. ¿Qué pato? Uf.
Está acá en el chochit de arboloco.
Alright guys, so Martin invited me to go on a little walk with him. So obviously I'm gonna say yes. It's really beautiful, look. Look at this valley, how deep it is. We're here with all his dogs. All the dogs that he has are rescues.
Bueno, mire que se caiga.
Ah, that's Simba.
Qué linda.
Wow.
Lupe,
Venga, venga.
venga.
Hola, venga.
Lupe.
Este está muy lindo. Carmen.
Arre.
Yo no tengo nada hoy, pero me gusta
Uy,
saludarla.
qué es eso tan lindo.
Venga, pues.
Tranquila, tranquila, acá. Hola. ¿Qué más?
Lupe.
Viendo mi cámara.
Ya, es que este man es influencer.
Así se pone famosa, ¿qué?
A ver si me sacan de este potrero y me llevan para un establo. No, mentira. Está muy linda. Está muy linda, seguramente. No, todo. Pues yo no soy experto en esto. Pero
Qué vuelta,
está
qué
muy
linda.
linda. Yo ahora
Mira,
quiero
güey.
un... Venga, venga.
No. Lupe.
¡Venga!
Qué linda. A mí me preocupa es que le pague, le zampe una patada.
Sí, claro.
Hasta ahí llega el perro. Ay, no, qué hermosura. Ay, Dios.
Que no se le hagan tan detrás a los perritos.
Conmigo. Por favor. No tengo plata para llevar al veterinario.
Bueno, chao pues. Aquí viene este barranco.
Que saque la guaca, Martín.
Uy, no me di cuenta. Me encanta que sean así todas
Atrevidas.
No, aquí no. Pues es que ellos hay un lenguaje con las orejas.
Esto es un caballo.
Sí, eso vi.
Ah, es un caballo.
Sí, lo había visto.
Curioso, cierto.
Muy lindo.
No
Ya,
te
ya.
preocupes que no le va a pasar nada. Cuando yo los mando.
Como huele, me encanta. No, ya.
Uy, uy, uy.
¡Lupe!
Pero vámonos, vámonos.
Está berraco. Venga.
Ay, no, pues. Pinche patada como el caballo.
Yo, good morning, guys. It's another day. I already started eating. I forgot to even show y'all. Bro, look how burned I am. Ugh. I literally wasn't this red yesterday, and I woke up this morning, I'm all red. But this is my meal right now. Arepa. He made me some eggs with like mushrooms, tomato, onion, and some Greek yogurt. These arepas are really good. They have like cheese in the middle. I'll show you the crib real quick. The kitchen, little counter. He told me he made this crib completely from scratch. Like when he bought this land, there was no house on it. And man, it's really like his life project right now. Like building this home, and he built it in the traditional way with bareque, as you can see, completely natural material. Look at that. All right, guys. I said bye to Martin. And now we going back to the pueblo, and I'm gonna go to Manizales. So I gotta wait out here on the road for the bus that goes to the pueblo, and then I'm gonna get something to drink at the pueblo, and we'll head out. There's a lot of things that was closed yesterday, so I'm gonna see if there's some things that I wanted to show y'all that I didn't, because it was closed yesterday. And yeah, man, Martin was a super cool guy. We talked a lot off camera, and I'll definitely come back here. I definitely recommend his Airbnb, Alto Bonito. All right, guys, we're back in Salamina. I left my backpack at the place where you buy the tickets for the bus. This is the La Galeria. Not every pueblo has a galeria, only some. And this is one of the pueblos that has it. So here you can buy fruits and vegetables. You can buy meat, you can buy, it's like a marketplace, like a Colombian marketplace. Buenas, ¿cómo está? ¿Ah?
Esto es la galería.
Ah, sí, yo estoy tomando un video, yo soy de Medellín.
Sí.
Conociendo acá.
Dios le bendiga.
Ah, muchas gracias.
Ya mire, estos son pabellones de verdura. Da la vuelta, comando raya de policía.
Comando de la policía. ¿Cómo es su nombre?
Bienvenido a Salamina, soy
Muchas
Ariel.
gracias.
Ariel Patiño.
Ah, mucho gusto. Andrés Gallego.
Ariel.
Bueno, mucho gusto, señor. Dios lo bendiga. Secando el café. Es la compra de café y pasilla. So these are the coffee beans right here. So in pueblos where they grow coffee, it's very common to see the coffee laid out on the street, especially on a sunny day. They dry it off because the coffee has like a natural little like jelly around the seed, so they dry it off. ¿Eso qué contiene?
Eso contiene azúcar, galletas, leche. Y esto con lo que se cocina, que es el vapor.
Como se vuelve como un puré las galletas.
Exactamente, así es. Mantequilla
Canela.
y canela. Y usted lo revuelve bien revueltico, se llama macana.
Y esto pues normalmente se come así sin nada más,
Pues vea,
o
si
se
usted lo
acompaña
quiere
con
comer,
algo.
Si usted lo quiere acompañar, está el pedacito de torta casera.
So the macana is something typical to this spot. Look at it. This is the butter. Muchas gracias. ¿Esta torta de qué es?
Esa tortica es como la que le hace su mamá a usted en la casa, es tortica casera.
Ah, ok, como de mantequilla.
Exactamente, con los huevos, la mantequilla.
Ah, bueno. Oh my God. It tastes like pudding. It tastes like a natural, milky, cinnamon pudding. Let's mix it up a little. Oh my God, no wonder this place is famous. When you do research about Salamina, it's one of the first things that comes up. Tortica casera.
Oiga, pues yo vine, he venido a buscarla con las revistas, se la iba a dejar instalada, pero había un sentido.
Café El Polo. No tenemos wifi, hablen entre ustedes. So this is the spot right here, Café El Polo. These are the eggs, the vapored eggs. They have, you know, pan chuzado, which is like bread with something sweet inside of it. The macana, that's the one I had. And this is it.
Me le cuesta tinto. Le doy una corta entrevista y listo.
Ah, bueno, listo. Ah, está rico. Muchas gracias.
Con mucho gusto, hermano. Hay gente que mira pero no observa. Mirar es una cosa y observar es otra. Yo veo a la persona y hay que tener una capacidad de análisis, de uno mirar la gente. No, en esta vida tiene que aprender a conocer muchas cosas.
Bueno, sí, la primera pregunta que le quería hacer es por el nombre del lugar.
Sí,
nombre
el
del
negocio
lugar.
se llama La Última Lágrima. Primero, estamos a una cuadra del barrio Los Acostados, o sea, el cementerio. Segundo, porque cada que se muere una persona, los dolientes, después del entierro, entran, se toman algo y meten su llorada. Eso es muy natural. Tercero, aquí llevamos un libro, un obituario, llama eso.
Un obituario, sí, de los difuntos.
Lo llevo hace 20 años.
El famoso libro.
Sí, es verdad. Todo aquí ya. Pero hoy hacía año 2024.
Ajá.
En enero se fueron 11. En febrero se fueron 13 para 24. Vamos subtotalizando. En noviembre 9 para 148. Y en diciembre son 5, 9 para 157. Año 2024. De estos 157 solo hubo un asesinato. Un chico que mataron en un café por cosas de trago. Y en marzo llevamos 10 para 36.
Entonces la mayoría de la gente se fallece por edad.
Natural, no, muerte natural, hermano, no, por edad no. Nunca yo eso porque mortales somos desde que el momento que nos están pariendo.
Sí, sí.
Hay que sacarle a la gente esa mala idea, que es que no son los jóvenes, no. Todos, nacer es empezar a morir, aprendan. Nacer es empezar a morir. Y aquí estamos preparados para irnos a lo que... Yo tengo 84 años. Y ha llegado gente, no, hermanito, usted se muere primero que yo. Le dije, pues yo sé que soy mortal. Y hay como 5 allí abajo, ¿verdad? Que me dijeron eso varias veces. Y aquí voy. ¿Por qué tengo la vida que tengo? Porque yo soy un tipo muy ordenado, yo no tengo vicios, yo no fumo, yo no bebo, no trasnocho. ¿Cuál es el deporte mío? Caminar.
Caminar.
Si no una hora, yo camino 4 o 5 horas. Y me gusta mucho el aire puro, me fascina.
Claro.
Conocer, estar allí, ser inquieto. Esto hay que ponerlo a brincar este cerebro.
Con el tema de la violencia, que ha sido algo que Colombia ha pasado mucho.
El problema que hubo fue en el año cuando los paramilitares. En el año 2000 hubo 185 personas fallecidas y entre esos 185 hubo 35 asesinatos. Una vez me fui aquí para la Merced. Y ya estaban asentados y estaban parados en la carretera. Habían 4 ahí con
sus armas.
Buenos días. ¿Para dónde va por ahí? Y voy para La Feliz. Y eso porque solo, porque el médico me mandó caminar a mí. Y entonces es mejor andar solo que mal acompañado. Con eso los desarmé. Es mejor andar solo que mal acompañado. Esto es un asesino lento, la que tú matas. Usted con la que tú estás jodido. Y se siente capaz de bajar a La Feliz, que si no me pasa nada así. Porque yo por aquí no vine a robarme una gallina, a robarme una caja de plátanos, una yuca, y respetaba a una señora, una niña. Yo voy a lo mío. Y me brincó, que lo suyo puede, le digo, caminar, que le vaya bien. Muchas gracias. Uno mismo es arquitecto de su propio destino. Uno no puede ir por la gente, sino uno mismo. Y aquí estoy, con mucho cariño.
¿Y cómo es que es su nombre, señor?
Pedronel Victorio.
Pedronel Victorio.
Socio, ¿con quién traté?
Con Andrés Gallego.
Bueno, con Pedro Victoria, pero yo.
Muchas gracias.
Que vaya muy bien.
Igualmente a usted. Si vuelvo a Salamina, yo paso por acá a saludarlo. Bueno,
Bueno,
muchas
vaya bien.
gracias.
Bueno,
Dios lo bendiga.
A usted lo mismo, mijo, que la vaya bien.
Hasta luego.
Bueno, que le vaya bien.
Igualmente. So that bar is called La Última Lágrima, which translates to the last tear. So it's an interesting, peculiar task that this man has, you know, been inspired to or called to do. To write down every single person who passes away in the municipality of Salamina. So let's go to Manizales. Alright guys, this is the colectivo that goes from Salamina to Manizales. Costs 37,000 peso and it goes picking up people along the way till it's full. So it takes the route, it passes through Aranzazu, which is where we passed through on the way here, and then through Neira, and then finally to Manizales, 2 hours. So
Yo le corro un poquito más de cuello, ¿verdad?
buenas, ¿cómo está? Manizales, la capital del departamento de Caldas, the capital of Caldas. This is my Airbnb. $25 per night. Look, this whole thing is glass. Like this whole Airbnb is like just a bunch of windows. Manizales is a really like crammed up city. Like since it's built like right on a mountain, like literally on like the ridge of a mountain, everything is like just crammed on top of each other. It's my bag. There's a little kitchen here. The bathroom looks nice. Nothing too crazy. Man, I feel like I'm getting more red by the minute. So it took us like a little over 2 hours to get here, but bro, if you do not have a strong stomach, that ride is wicked, bro. Like it's literally, you're like this the whole time. Literally for 2 hours, you're just doing that the whole time, the entire time. There's not one little piece that's straight. So we're gonna go out in a few. I just need to take a minute because I'm like so dizzy from that drive. And yeah, Manizales, Manizales, Manizales. We meet again. It's rush hour. Right now it's a red light here, but this whole street is filled with people and buses and motorcycles and cars. So, man, it looks like it was absolutely downpouring here because everything is soaking wet. And it's cold, bro. I didn't bring a hoodie. I didn't honestly plan on coming to Manizales, but we're here in Manizales, bro. It's nice to be here, man. I consider this to be the trippiest city in Colombia. Like, you look at it and you look at the geography that it's built on, it doesn't even make sense how it was possibly built here, bro. Like, I really don't understand it. Insane place. I don't know who was like, oh, I'm gonna just choose right here this crazy, horrible mountain to build a city on. I don't know who decided that, but that's what this is. So this right here is La Carrera 23, and it's like one of the busiest streets in Manizales. This, you go this way, it goes all the way to El Centro. Hustle and bustle here in Manizales. It's a small city, but it's got a lot of life, man, a lot of movement. Dios lo bendiga. We're in one of the most richest neighborhoods in Manizales. It's called Palermo. I'll just like go up and down the block so y'all can see it real quick. Then I'm gonna go in and get food. But you know, it's nice buildings, some nice houses. reminds me a little bit of, I was gonna say Laureles because of like these type of houses, but you know, it's got its own thing to it. Look at this pink house. And yeah, man, I got warmed up from that walk. I walked for like 20 minutes to get here. So I was like, bro, I was really cold when I first came out. Feeling good now, feeling warm, feeling ready to eat. Oh man, I forgot what pizza I got last time. We gonna see. We gonna see and we gonna eat, because I have not ate since breakfast. Oh, I had the macana in Salamina. The thing with the soda crackers and the butter and milk. It was good. That was the last time I ate, and I was at like 12. It's like 6:15 right now. So yeah. Oh look, a coffee plant. Look, this is how the coffee looks like when it's ready to be harvested, when it's like red like that. Look at this nice little garden here. Alright, so we're here at the restaurant Manizales. This is what the pizza looks like. It's actually a lot. And this is like prosciutto with pesto, and this is Spanish chorizo, which is like a nicer pepperoni with basil. So this right here is El Cable. This is the area with all the bars. Everyone's watching the game here. Colombia just scored 1-0 against Paraguay. Naranjas huelen ricos.
Y uno no siente eso. Ustedes sí.
Sí, yo lo sé. Aquí yo pasé por aquí hace como 10 minutos y sentí el olor y me antojé.
Pues, y yo no siento nada de eso.
No, está muy acostumbrado.
Estoy acostumbrado ya. Y uno es que, la gente que, uy, cómo le rico eso. Y uno va.
Y la gente le dice.
Y la gente me dice que me trajo ese olor. Y pues, yo sí, empezando con esto sí lo sentía. Pero usted de paseo.
Sí, de paseo.
Sí.
Sí, ahí voy a preguntar.
La cacharrería. Bueno, Miguel.
Listo, Dios lo bendiga. Hasta luego.
Que le vaya muy bien.
Igual. Well, honey at the bottom of the orange juice. A lot of times they do that here in Colombia. They put honey in like vitamins or whatever. It tastes good. Obviously it's gonna taste good, honey and fresh squeezed orange juice. So this is Manizales, man. Like, it could be really cold and the sun comes out and then it gets hot. And then a cloud comes and it gets rainy. It's on like the peak of a mountain. So the weather here is just super crazy, you know? Anything can happen at any moment. That's why it's always good to have an umbrella on you. It rains almost every day here. All right, guys, so this right here is the center of Manizales. El Centro. This is the main strip. And as is common in any centro, in any Colombian city, they sell all kind of things here. This guy got watches and chains, souvenirs and stuff. And yeah, man, in the center of Pereira, it's actually a lot more busy because Pereira is a more populated city. The center of Pereira is pretty hectic, and it's also pretty small, just like the center of Manizales. Pereira, it doesn't have that same vibe as Manizales, that same character, for lack of a better term. And this is the park. This is the park where all the viejitos hang out. El Parque Los Jubilados. They come here, they play chess, and they sit and they talk. And that's how a lot of viejitos, that's how a lot of retired people spend their days. After, you know, they're done working, they just chill at parks and talk to each other. And you'll see that all throughout Colombia, all throughout the whole entire country, at parks. Old guys sitting, just talking, passing the time. And you can see in the cathedral, there's like cracks. I don't know if y'all can tell, there's cracks that are filled in. That was from an earthquake that happened. I believe it was in the 80s that earthquake happened. Cracked up the structure, but the worst part of the earthquake, that did most damage, was in Armenia, just a city that's like an hour and a half south. It's a big empty plaza here. You see how I mean? Like, this city has so much. It's like a oldness to it, man. Like a oldness, like a toughness. It's hard to describe. I'm not good at describing things sometimes, but I think y'all maybe understand what I mean. Unfortunately, around the gallery areas where there's the bad aspects of any city, there's prostitution, drug dealing, and drug use. So in Colombia, the drug of choice for most drug addicts is el bazuco, which is like a Colombian crack. It's actually like even nastier than crack. I haven't really heard that fentanyl has got into Colombia yet. That's a problem in the States. But what you'll see here is the guys smoking them like out of them little like homemade crack pipes, and their hands are all black and burnt from getting burned from the pipe. So yeah, it's the gallery area. We're walking down towards the gallery now, and I've gotta say, man, like, I know Cali gets a bad rap, but the market of Cali, which is Alameda, it's in a much nicer area. Like, bro, this area is actually pretty bad. There's a block down there, obviously I'm not gonna film it, where they're just selling and using drugs, man. There's people laid out all over, just drugged out. Got the meats.
Cuartillas de papa 3.000. Oiga, promoción de papa. Cuartillas de papa promocionando, regalando, que todo el mundo está hallando la promoción de papa barata. Cuartilla de papa parda 3.000, 2 cuartillas de 5.000. Oiga, 6 libras de papa.
All type of fruits and veggies from all over Caldas. And the markets in Colombia, it showcases the diversity of climates and of fruits and vegetables that you can grow here. All right, here it is, La Galería de Manizales. This is the main building right here. This is the same entrance we went through last time. Shout out to anybody who watched other videos. This is where all the meats are. I know it seems kind of unsanitary. Honestly, it kind of is. Have all that meat just out in the open like that. But that's how it is here in Colombia. So I just got I got chicken, like chicken in guisado. I don't know how to say that in English. Pollo guisado. I literally forget how to say that in English. So I got that with frijoles and rice, and then this sopita de sancocho, which is like a beef broth soup. It's like something you would have if you were sick. It's like really light. It's nice. Alright, so that's the food. Frijoles, rice, a little salad, and pollo guisado. It has like carrot, squash maybe. There's like a sweetness to it. Smell the frijoles.
Plato de mondongo, sancocho con carne, espinazo, pollo, bien pues a la orden.
So in Colombia, it's really common in galerías and markets for people to have lunch. And all the food that they use to make the lunch is from right here, from the market. So it seems like this old guy fell on his face when he was getting off the bus. Felt real bad. And look at all the people, man. Now they're going away because they loaded him on the ambulance. The people in Colombia are very chismoso. Anytime anything happens, bro, it's gonna be a huge crowd of people blocking traffic, and look, now everyone's leaving. Everyone left. Just like that. Thankfully, he was still alive. He was still breathing. Hopefully they can help him, man. He was like a really old man. He hit himself real hard on the head. This is the bus that goes back and forth on Avenida Santander, and I'm just taking it back because I didn't feel like walking all the way. It's kind of far. It's kind of far from the Airbnb where like in Centro. I walked here first, and I'm gonna take the bus back. So we on the way back. I'm gonna probably just edit for the rest of the day because I have nothing else to do here. And tomorrow we'll continue with the journey. I felt like I needed to take a stop for one day and just chill, you know? Not be like on a bus moving. So today was a day where I kind of just edited, chilled. You know, we filmed a little bit, we walked around a little bit, showed y'all the vibes here in Manizales, a city that I really appreciate. I think it's a really special place. I think it's a very unique city in the world. There's not really any place like this that I know of anywhere else in the world. And look at this view here from Chipre. I missed the sunset. I took the bus here and it was a little traffic, so I missed the sunset by like 15 minutes. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I'm gonna see y'all soon in another one, alright? Peace out, guys.